guys, welcome back. So we'll be playing the Sophomore Book 1, Chapter 2. Gabriella may be able to help with your living situation, but can you handle the price? Oh no! Chapter 2, Carry Me Home. No, how much is gonna cost to get out? A dorm room. Gabriella drives you to a neighborhood near campus. You stop in front of a decrepit house and get out of the car. Gabriella? Gabriella, did you bring me out here to kill me? Seriously? I see you still have that sense of humor that drove my father crazy. She rolls her eyes but gives you a small smile, gesturing towards the house. This is what I wanted to show you. I know it doesn't look like much. It looks charming, like it needs some TLC. Condemned. It needs some TLC. I mean, I think there's a house somewhere under all that weather damage. Yeah, well, if you and your friends want to live here, it'll be on you to fix it up. What are you saying? She reaches into her coat pocket and pulls out a ring of keys. It's pretty obvious that the place needs some work, but if you and your friends are willing to put in the effort... Wait, you're going to let us live here? Not for free, mind you, but for cheaper than any other place you'll find around here. Gabrielle, I can't thank you enough. The gang will be stoked. But how'd you even find this place? It was my father's, actually. He grew up here, and so did I. He left it to me when he passed, but with Rico being so young, it's just a little too much for me. Yeah, that's understandable, especially with all the wear and tear. Well, maybe you and your friends could bring some life back to the place. Here, I brought this in case you're interested. Have your friends sign it and get it back to me when you can. Gabrielle hands you a rental agreement. What do you think? Gabrielle will restore it to its former glory. Try not to trash it more. We'll restore it. A fresh coat of paint, some rose bushes planted out front. Years of fixer-upper marathons have prepared me for this moment. I'm glad to hear it. Don't get too excited, though. Gabrielle presses the keys into your palm and gives you a devilish grin. You haven't seen the inside yet. Uh-oh. Later, you, Kaitlyn, Chris, and Zach gather in front of Vasquez's old house. It doesn't look that bad. Luna, I thought you said it was falling apart. Wait till you see the inside. As he says that, a tile slices off the roof and plops harmlessly into the grass. This seems potentially unsafe. Well, I thought at least you'd be totally to it. It doesn't even look like it's got running water. I think I see an outhouse round back. Zach elbows Chris in the ribs gently. Come on, you guys. How cool it would be to have this place all to ourselves. That's the spirit, and Zach's totally right. There's so much potential here. I guess we might as well see what the inside looks like. Yep. I think I'm actually with Kayla on this one. Maybe the rest of the house isn't so terrifying. Let's check it out. Y'all split up exploring the upstairs basement bathrooms and yard before meeting back in the living room. The bathrooms are surprisingly well maintained, and the yard has a ton of space. The structure seems to be pretty sound, and there's this super cute attic space, so cozy. I'm still not sure I make more college students. How are we supposed to manage a place like this? What alternative do we have? I can't stand the day of living with Edgar. Kaitlyn sighs. Layla has one of those sleep machines. Apparently she likes to catch her Z's to the sounds of the jungle. Well, it's like 90% gorilla mating noises, I think. And Manny's sex helped me again last night. The couches in the student lounge are wrecking havoc on my back. I know this place needs some work, but Zach's right. Once we sign a lease, we can totally make our own. Besides, just think of the parties, the peace and quiet, living with your besties again. Yeah! You throw your arms around the three of them. Sure, we're missing a few people, but they could come over whenever they want. It's too bad Zid can't move into the spare room. It doesn't seem like he's getting on that well in the suite. I understand the point of the schools where the freshmen have to live in the dorms to better integrate and stuff, but it does suck. Yeah, but Lisa could come by when he needs to escape. Come on, guys, it might not be perfect, but new coat and paint and a little work, and it'll feel like home. Give me that rental agreement. You pull out the rental agreement that Gabriella gave you and hand it to Zach. He signs it at the bottom and passes it to you. Alright, guess we're diving in head first. You sign your name underneath Zach's and pass to Kaitlyn. She signs and hands to Chris, who also adds his name. We're still doing this. Hands in. Go team. Chris throws his hand in the middle of your circle. Zach gently pushes it back down to his side. Cool it, Cap. You're all failed now. Let's put those muscles of yours to good use. I'm sensing that might be makeover time. Cue makeover music. Hey, do 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 do. Chris, can you reach those cobwebs up there? I could, but I won't. There could be, spiders. Don't be a baby. Here, give me a boost. Chris lifts Kaitlyn up and she beats out the cobwebs with a broom, sending down a shower of web and dust. Ah! Get them off of me! Are they on me? Zach moves over a hole in the wall with some spackling paste, then dusts his hands off his pants. This place is looking better already. Yeah, it's amazing what a little elbow kids could do. It seems like you're really taking the lead on this one, though. I'm happy to do it. I think I'm going to really enjoy fixing this place up. It sounds like you found your calling. You have a penchant for punishment. Found your calling. This is probably the most I've seen you smile since Aurora. I feel happy. Something about making all these repairs is definitely clicking with me. Ayy. Who knows, maybe you could turn it into a career. Zach looks around at his handiwork and grins at you. Maybe. Don't knock until you try it, bro. You and Zach paint the walls while Kaitlyn takes the edges of the floor and Chris gets the spot near the ceiling. You crank up the radio and everyone sings along to their paintbrushes. Yeah, karaoke time. You spend the whole weekend cleaning and repairing the living room, then go out to find furnishings. Finally, late Sunday afternoon, you all flop down a newly cleaned couch to survey your work. Yo, this is dope! This is so sweet. I have to admit, Zach, you were right. It feels like home already. She throws her arms around the back of the couch and envelops you and Zach in a hug. It does look pretty great, doesn't it? Don't get too comfortable. We haven't even picked our rooms yet. Y'all eye each other suspiciously before taking off in every direction looking for rooms to claim. Chris and Kaitlyn run upstairs, shoving each other along the way. Zach goes to the left down the hall on the first floor, and you try the first door of the same hallway. You enter what appears to have been Vasquez's home office. You walk over to the nook by the big window and take a seat. Wow. It feels like this room was made for me. Luna? You turn around and see Kaitlyn stand in the doorway. What do you think? A little sprucing up, and it would be totally perfect for me. Maybe more than a little sprucing up, and some furniture wouldn't hurt. I got furniture covered. My dad got a new job this summer. He gave me a little pocket money. I could put it towards redecorating. Lucky you, do you have anything in mind? I picked up this catalog when we were out looking for living room furniture. I was hoping it would inspire me. Kaitlyn sits down next to you on the bench as you pull the magazine. The two of you start flipping through its pages. I could do a total redesign. Ooh. Something quirky and fun will fit my personality pretty well. This room could use some splashes of color. Ooh. But something sleek and trendy might be more fitting. You mean something more like you? Exactly. On the other hand, our basic. I could save my money by just using what I already have. It doesn't exactly scream fresh new ideas, but it will definitely get the job done. Now I feel like we're going to have to pick. You survey the room again, turning in a slow circle. Well, this suspense is killing me. What are you going to do? I'm going to save my money. I mean, I don't mind our original room. Really, you don't want to make it your own or whatever? Now, besides the braces, home is where the heart is. Not home is dependent on your interior decorating skills. I'll just use the money my dad gave me to buy some basic stuff and reuse my decor from the suite. I'm sure it'll look great when it's done. You're not going to help me? I suppose I'd love to. I gotta get a jump on making my own room livable, which is going to involve an insane amount of dusting. Yeah, that's a good point. A room reveal party when we're done? Deal. Alright. After everyone has gotten their rooms ready, y'all sit on the mismatched furniture in the living room. Can you guys believe we all did this in just one weekend? My brain came out, but my arms definitely can't. I'm going to be sore before practice even starts tomorrow. No one said you had to carry all those chairs in by yourself. Kaitlyn, you said, and I quote, either you bring them in or they're staying outside. I'm too tired, end quote. Kaitlyn laughs and throws a pillow at him. I'm just so happy that I'm living with you all again, to be away from Rachel, that my bedroom was the farthest from everyone else. I'm living with you all again. I miss you guys so much this summer. I love my mom and all, but hanging out with her isn't quite the same. Same here. Abby and Tyler don't know what they're missing out on. I'll miss Tyler popping into my room at all hours asking to borrow a pencil. He'll take mine too. I still have no idea how he goes through so many. Well, whatever happens next, at least we'll all be together. Can I get an amen? Amen! Oh my goodness. Later that night, as you crawl into bed, your phone buzzes on your bedside table. You glance at the screen and see a text from James. Hey Luna, excited about your first article. I hope so. Meet me in the library at 9. Love you. Can't wait to see you. You tap out a quick reply before drifting into a peaceful sleep. Our room doesn't look that bad, honestly. Next morning, you hurry down the pathway into the quad to your meeting with James. You round a corner and bump right into Madison. Oh, Luna. Sorry, Madison. Are you okay? I'm fine. I've been hoping I'll run into you, actually. Oh, I'm glad to see you all, but I'd love to talk, but could you stay for just a minute? I could really use your advice. You look towards the library, then back at Madison. Sure, James can wait. What's up? Madison heads over to a nearby bench and passes space next to her. You sit down beside her, and then she sighs. It all started with our annual vote for Kappa House president, which I won. You won? I'm so happy for you. Wait, what about Becca? I'm so happy for you. Thanks, Lynn. I was really happy too. At first, but Becca... Madison decides to get running hand through her hair. She was outvoted by almost everybody, I think, and you know how Becca gets. Oh, trust me, I know. She really is warming up to you. She even has some nice things to say, at least before she stopped talking to me. She's giving you the cold shoulder? Madison nods sadly. It's not my fault. I didn't ask anyone to vote for me. Let the girls say it was because they were sick of her Rexini. And now I don't know what to do. I really want us to be friends again like before, but... Can I be honest with you, Luna? Of course. Madison sucks in a deep breath of still success. She looks around before continuing. I like being house president. It's like Kappa is finally the place I thought it would be when I pledged. But it also feels like I'm betraying Becca. What do you think? Madison, you should focus on being Kappa president, repairing things with Becca, make decisions for yourself. Honestly, it's not your fault, so I feel like you shouldn't take responsibility just because you won and Becca didn't. But friendship is also important, so if you want to repair things with Becca, go ahead. I know you love being president right now, but is it really worth risking your relationship with your best friend? Yeah, I guess you're right. I'll give it a little time and try talking to Becca again soon. Thanks, Luna. No probs. Anytime. I'm happy to help. Check the time on your phone. Crap, James is gonna kill me. I really have to go. Good luck, Madison. You give her a quick wave before dashing out towards the library. Off we go. James, I'm home. As you enter the library, you saw James and some other students in the corner of the room. James appears to be supervising the rest. You rush over to them. Time late. What did I miss? About 30 minutes of brainstorming. Don't make this a habit, Luna. What? It's called news, not it waits for no one. What? I'm sorry, you better check your attitude. James, you need to calm down. I'm sorry. But you need to... No, I'm saying this. I don't know who you think you're talking to, but I know it's not me. James sighs and rubs his temple. Check yourself. Sorry, that was rude of me. I didn't think this job would be so stressful. Yeah, you went a little too... What gave you that impression? The deadlines being in charge of a bunch of artists? Fair point. Anyway, you're here now. Let's get to work. He leads you over to the table where Brandon, Layla, Tripp, and a couple more people you don't know are looking over an old edition of the nightly news. We've been researching old editions trying to find the newspaper's voice. Since more than half of the staff graduated, we're off to a pretty rough start. It was a little early in the year for a research assignment, don't you think? Lucky for you, that's not why I asked you to come. You follow him to the head of the table and he hands you a lanyard with your school ID photo and a nightly news logo on it. Isn't it bad enough to have that picture on my ID card? You want me to wear it around my neck? No time for jokes, Luna. It's time for your first assignment as managing editor. That sounds like a big deal, loss of work. Sounds like a big deal. You're really trusting me with the position that important? Of course, you're perfect for you. I have a friend in every group of cadets, and I trust you with a lot more than a newspaper job. He kissed yourself on the list. One of the other writers whistles. You better cut it out. The rest of the staff will think I'm getting preferential treatment. All right, boss man. What's my first story? I want you to interview the new captain of the football team. Chris? Well, yes, but I'm trying to remain impartial, as all good journalists do. Just to get thoughts on the team's chances this year, how its style of leadership differs from the previous captains, things like that. You haven't practiced in a little while on the field. Leave it to me, the article will be a touchdown. No pun intended. James grimaces, he rouses his eyes tiredly and leans against the table. James, are you okay? You need to get some sleep. Relatively, this whole thing is just vastly more stressful than I originally thought. If it helps out at all, it seems like you're doing a great job so far. Thanks, but I'm worried that my best won't be good enough this time, especially without another staff writer to hear our deadlines. I'm sure you'll find someone great to fill the spot. I really hope so. I'm interviewing candidates in just a few moments. I know you're busy, but it would really help me out to have a second opinion. Plus, it will cement your error position with the other writers. Some choices will help raise not only your friends' confidence, but your own. Yeah, nope. I don't want to turn it into a crappy article because I ran out of time. That's understandable. I look forward to reading it. One last piece of advice. I'm not Chris, your friend, but remember that journalism is all about finding the truth. Try to keep personal relations out of it and ask the questions that will produce the best work. Don't worry, James. You can count on me. You head out of the library and almost run into a windswept girl in the hall. Hey, cutie. Oh, sorry, I'm so nervous I wasn't even watching where I was going. She smiles sheepishly at you. You notice a thick portfolio on her arms. Looking kind of cute, though. Interview for the open newspaper position? Yeah, I am. Actually, I'm Raina. Raina sticks out her hand and you shake it. Luna, there's no need to be nervous. The editor-in-chief is my boyfriend. He's a total soft. I'm sure you'll be just fine. Raina breathes a sigh of relief and wipes her forehead dramatically. You have no idea how happy I am to hear that. I better get in there, but thanks. Good luck. We say goodbye and head across the quad towards the football field. Alright, my peeps. You reach the football field and spot Chris running drills to the center field. You're halfway across when a jersey-clad football player catches the ball and enters from your face. Whoa. Ah! Oh, Zig. Oh, sorry, Luna? Dang, Zig. Zig. Looks like Zig made it onto the football team. Has he finally found his place at Hartfeld? Find out to chapter 3 of the Sophomore. Yes. Okay, so this chapter was pretty fun. We finally moved out of that nasty dorm with Rachel and moved into a swanky new place and all that good stuff. So can't wait for next week. And Raina, pretty cute. But I kind of have a feeling that, something might go on with her and James. That's just a feeling I have, And, what else? Guess that's it. So I'll see you guys next week for the next chapter of the Sophomore. So, stay frosty, and I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.